This is a staple diet in Britain. Beans on toast. You can literally live on beans on toast. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So it's Wednesday morning in Beijing. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. So it's September the 27th today. So we're having my first European or Western breakfast since March. We cycled to this place, which is quite famous apparently. It's called Lily's American Diner.
I think it's owned by a Canadian, actually.
It's owned by a Canadian.
I think so. That's what I heard.
And I've ordered an English breakfast.
There you go, yeah.
So we've got a bit of a mixture there. But this area we've come to, we cycled here. It's way too far to walk. And it's such a... You can see why everyone used to cycle before, the underground and stuff. It's all flat, there's bike lanes everywhere. And it's just too big to walk around. And this area we're in now used to, it's a bit of a foreigner area. Everything here is sort of foreigner.
It's called Sanlitore.
What's it called?
Sanlitore.
Sanlitore.
Or Sanlitwin, yeah.
And apparently there used to be a street full of bars, and it was called
Dirty Bar Street.
Dirty Bar Street.
I mean, it's still the foreign area, but the Dirty Bar Street during COVID was torn down, basically.
Torn down, yeah.
I think they probably wanted to get rid of it for a long time.
And that was
COVID
a good excuse.
Was a good time to do it.
Yeah. So I've kind of ordered looks like an English breakfast. It's a bit more on the pricey end of things, but I'm going to try and wolf it down, and we're going to sit and discuss where we're going to go today, because we've got a few options. It's nice and cool today, so it's probably a good day if we're going to do a bit of walking. Yeah, that looks pretty much like an English breakfast. There you go. Phil's ordered.
We got some waffles, blueberry waffles, scrambled eggs, ham.
Ham and blueberries, how do they go together?
How do they what?
How do they go together, blueberries and ham?
Oh, blueberries and the waffle go
Yeah.
together. I don't know, it's just standard American, kind of very standard American breakfast.
So,
We don't understand why the beans.
Yeah.
We don't understand how in the world beans go with breakfast.
Yeah.
You don't get blueberries. But, because I mean, the waffles are sweet anyway, you put syrup on them.
Yeah.
So the blueberries just kind of, I think the blueberries maybe also give you a feeling maybe you're eating something a little more healthy. Puts a little health in, a little fruit in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't get beans. I don't get beans.
I think the ham looks nicer than my bacon. But
Yeah, that's I think that's Canadian bacon. This is Canadian bacon.
well, I'll dive in, and then we'll let you know what it's like in a bit. So here we go. I've ordered some beans. The first beans I've eaten since England. Yep, they're genuine. So a bit of. This is a staple diet in Britain. Beans on toast. You can literally live on beans on toast. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we're just cycling to the subway station from the English breakfast. We were actually going to go to the university, either the Beijing University or the Tsinghua University, but our friend last night looked them up and they're completely booked up. They're completely booked up for the next 2 weeks. And because it's like holiday season and people want to go and check it out. Because they're like the Harvard and the Oxford and Cambridge of China, so pretty much, lots of people want to go there. Yeah, so we're in the embassies district, so there's embassies for every country in the world here. It's enormous. And then we've just found this nice little chilled out place here where you can just sit and ponder. There's people swimming there. Yeah, so let's head off.
During COVID, when all the bars and stuff were closed, people would come here by the river, bring beer, have picnics, drink by the river.
Nice.
Last summer.
Yeah. We've come to a place called 798, which is used to be old factories and things like that, and then it's been refurbished and rebuilt as like an arts place. But just before we went in, I just thought I'd just show you this smart parking. It's one of these I don't know what you call them, some kind of elevator. Yes, it's like a little series of streets, and they're all little art places. And
There's your knockoff Lego. Kind of. Sort of.
Yeah, I was saying, is there some kind of copy of Lego? There must be. Oh, I could get a passport.
Yeah.
Get a Chinese passport. Apparently this is a good place to go for dates. If you meet someone, go for a date, because there's lots to see here and places to eat and that kind of thing. Trying to figure out what kind of factories they are. They're kind of low-rise type things, so probably not like the Sheffield Steelworks. So I was saying, what are these things here? And they're walnuts, apparently. And Phil was telling me about what you do with them. So what do you do with these?
Yeah, I mean
things?
they're not real walnuts. They're like replica, like walnuts made of, I don't know exactly what they're made of, some kind of stony kind of thing. And so people carry a pair of them, and in their hand they grind them together until they get them smooth, nice and smoothed out, and then they believe that they're worth more money, they're more valuable once they've done years and years of smoothing them out. Especially you'll see taxi drivers. He'll have one hand on the wheel and the other hand he'll be. It's like it's like an ancient spinner basically, isn't it?
Yeah. Quite expensive.
Yeah.
And they're like 500 yuan. That's about
It's $100 and some dollars.
That's about £60. There's lots of artists around in China.
What's what?
Lots of artists. You can always get your picture done, can't you?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So it's quite big. It's quite big, isn't it?
Where are we?
Well, it's the right Second Street there. Oh, they look kind of cool, those ones.
Yeah.
Half and half. Oh wow! Look at this one. Some knickknacks in here. I wonder if they've got a compass in here. Oh, I'm sorry, ice cream vendors, but you've been replaced by a machine. This is the ice cream van. So we've just got to the exit. At the end of it, there's a few bars here, and it looks like here must have been where they shipped everything out. There's a little railway line here. Let's go and have a closer look. That's a beast, isn't it, that? Nice. Oh, there's more down there. Yes, it looks like that one's open. These ones are just waiting to be refurbished. So I'm just looking for the toilets, and I found them. 2 old chimneys. Yep. Well, why not make use of them?